So good evening and thank you so much for joining us. My name is Andrea Boykowicz and I'm with Oakland Planning and Development Corporation. We're the registered community organization for all of Oakland, including Shenley Farms, where this evening's project is located. It's our pleasure to host development activities meetings for projects that trigger hearings downtown in front of, for example, the Historic Review Commission, such as what we are seeing this evening. This is just an opportunity for neighbors to be able to see what it is that's being proposed, to ask questions of the project proposal, and to provide any kind of feedback. There will still be an opportunity during the Historic Review Commission hearing for people to provide testimony if they're so inclined. But this is just a kind of a heads up for the community, and we really appreciate the time that you all take to help us review these kinds of projects this way. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce Qingming. With us also is Rob Squires, Christian Umbach from the City Planning Department, and I believe Norm Cleary from the Shenley Farms Historic District Association as well. So if I may, I'm going to hand the reins off to Qingming.
Thank you everyone for coming to this Zoom meeting. I'm going to present the garage door, in the backyard. I'm sorry, remodeling the garage door in the backyard. It has been a long way to come to this point. It's been difficult time in the past many years. I was since October 2021. So the project has been delayed to this point. Was running into those kind of difficulty, but I'm glad you guys helped me out until this point. I'll present the situation and listen to everybody's comment and suggestion. Now here is my sketch here. My property, 204 Tennyson Avenue. This backyard here. In the backyard, I have a they used to call it Old Bonner building. Later on in 1969, I think the previous owner turned it into a garage. And I bought this house 2013. So for many years, there's no maintenance. Garage was in very bad shape. Until like 5 years ago, year 2020, I think up to a point, I think I have to remodel it. Otherwise, it could be a dangerous building. So I was thinking at the time to turn into a home office. The reason for that is because the COVID-19 started. People start working and teaching, because I'm a professor at University of Pittsburgh, teaching from home. I was so much unaware I should have all the permit, all those, community approval. Until I get into trouble, I got all those citations. But that's a situation I was in since I started to ask a contractor to remodel it for me. Now here's the location of the house. This is my house. This is the garage, the backyard. I basically take a screenshot from the Google map. My very first contractor suggests me to put 2 windows and 1 door on the side of the garage doors. The 2 garage doors used to be. I thought it was nice and I agree without permit. Later on, neighborhood and also the city permit license inspection office sent me many later and told me I'm not allowed to do that. So that's how I get into trouble. There was other issues I want to do at the time. I want to replace the old broken window, replace 2 garage doors in front of the wall with 2 windows and doors I did, paint all those things. My proposal at the time, when I reported to the community meeting, many people criticized me. So it didn't get through. Later on, after talk with Norman, I hired an architecture designer who helped me to design it and also suggest me to put back two garage door. At the time, he say I can put two decorative garage door. I can move this door on the side, remove the two window, replace back to two garage door. Then I contact with garage door company. Then people come in, say if you want to use it as a space and then also insulation in a better shape, they can suggest to put the two decorative garage door there, make from the street view is just garage door. But the contract term is take a long time, year or two, because supply chain was broken at the time. They cannot do that for me. So I hire a contractor suggested by Craig, who is a carpenter, who said, well, I'm gonna make a solid garage door, but attach on that. The guy charged me, I don't know how much money, $8,000 or more for two the garage door there. So honestly, the two doors attached on that was ugly. My family didn't like it. Neighborhood didn't like it. So I think in 2021, that's the shape I have. Then Craig, the architecture designer also come to help me, say he can try to get the certificate for the properties. Then the requirement I have is to remedy after the fact alteration to rear building as instructed by the HRC and submitted to the staff of HRC in revised elevation, because the elevation was suggested by Greg. So which was June 24, 21. Also removed the new window, statue window, the door and the siding at the front of rear building, install the panel, co-pay garage. I searched online, found that garage was nice. Seems I should do it. And also install the vertical window, a wooden siding in front of the building as shown in the elevation garage. The Craig have that joint. Also installation of a main door on the side of which I did. So essentially I should follow this instruction. But again, it's so hard to find the project contractor to do it at the time. And later on, like a few months later, after this certificate issued in October 2021, my wife diagnosed with cancer. And she passed away last May. And it's basically 1.5 years since then, since October 2021, I cannot do anything. So I basically delay it. Then the decorative door was put there, very ugly shape. I didn't touch it. Until a few months ago, I think I slightly recovered from my family loss. I think I should do it. So I went to the court a few times, asking for extension. And then I hired another contractor, garage door contractor, Michael. Okay, he said he's gonna follow certificate and also choose much better garage door, solid wood garage door, but way more cost than the commercial available garage door. Because he's the only one who can do it. Otherwise, other contractors say, well, this is just more project. We are busy. And we can do that next year. So it's hard for me to find those people to do it for me. So Michael was hired to do it. Okay, I just want to show you, supposedly, from here, I should get it back to the garage door like this. Okay, get back to the garage door like this. And also the door on the front side was going to move here, which I did. Okay, what remained is just this two garage. Okay, now this is just a side plan. At the time when I do the project, I didn't know exactly how large my plan is. This is resubmission of a new application for certificate of properties. I did last month, or maybe 1.5 months ago, last month. Here is current situation. Okay, Michael or put back everything needed. Now, the only thing left is if I get the HRC proof to get the new certificate, he can finish the project in 2-3 days, hopefully. That's my conversation with Stan like 2 weeks ago or last week, about 10 days ago anyway. That's the situation. The material he suggests, which cost me like 30 some K, two doors. And also we put the siding and remove, those old siding, which is concrete, composite material, and removed already. I think I need to pay probably 35 to 36 K total. I'm not sure how much exactly. I already paid probably half of the money already. Okay, when the project finish, I pay remaining. So Michael told me this is garage is ever the best garage he made. He has contractor made it. Garage door is customer design, customer manufacturing garage door. Follow what is suggested by the original architecture design, Craig. Now this is the Remington garage door. The two door will be like this, slightly different from here, but it's just the window slightly different. Somehow both Mike and myself like this in a better shape, more close to, I would say closer to original carriage house or barn house 100 years ago. This garage door is, I want to make it as close as possible to the original shape. That's my point. Because the material he suggests is here Red Grandis. I don't know the what type. He suggests pretty good. And also with stain and also finish, he suggests because it could be maintained longer time without paint every year, maybe every other year, every 3 years paint it. The garage door, wood garage will be in good shape, including siding. Now, I just want to show you the property of the garage door material. They have weight, hardness, and density, as Michael sent me. And also, the garage door company already made it. Okay, which is in my garage now. It's waiting for certificate. Very solid material, very nice material. I don't know anybody is willing to pay 35K for two garage door like this. But I want to get out of the trouble myself. I want to get everything down. If possible, if everybody agree with me, this is good garage door. It's close to 110 some years ago, the original shape. Okay. Now this is a garage door is stored in my garage now. And the siding, I'm even more excited about siding material here, even with the finish, very beautiful. What I wish is neighborhood will be fine with it. I will no longer use this property as home office any longer. I just restore it back to a garage door. That's it. Okay, with inside, I probably just finish, the paint some concrete floor, put some flooring on the stair I have there. I just leave it as good shape as possible. I have no reason to use it for office anymore because it's just things happen in my family. I think only myself now. There's no reason to spend so much money to turn a garage into my personal life at all. I just restore back to a garage door. That's it. Yeah, that's all my information I want to share with you guys. The only thing left, I think, is if I get certificate from the community pool and also HRC, the project can be done quickly when Michael is available. Okay, that's all I want to share. I did take a look and touch my garage door inside the garage. Honestly, I love it. I never saw such nice garage that in my whole life. I think hopefully it can increase the value of the house. whenever in the future I want to sell it, I can still get some value back from my spending by far. I spend a lot of money on by far the project. None of them really come up with what the neighborhood HRC agree. So I think at this point should be about the best possibility I can come out to get approved. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your presentation and for taking the time to explain this in such detail. Does Norm, Rob, does either of you have any questions?
This is Norm. Quing Ming,
Yes.
from what you've presented today, from what I can see, you have brought your project to where it needs to be. Christian can confirm if this would be useful, but I had sent you the historic photographs of the original garage construction.
Right.
It might be useful for the HRC to see that.
Okay.
And also the modification that was done to the garage back in the 60s. But I think what you're doing is a substantial improvement to the 1960s remodel. And the paneling that you are putting on the exterior and your choice of doors, I think, are enhancing the project. So congratulations. I think you've chosen a good contractor and you're on the right track. Just for clarification, that building was always a carriage house,
Okay.
built in American Foursquare design, which is what your house is. And I guess the important thing is that you're restoring it to a carriage house look that is consistent with the historic architecture. So congratulations and good luck on your project.
Thank you, Norman. You really helped me a lot in the past years. Yeah, you're very patient and give me a lot of suggestion and comment. Honestly, I feel sorry for I couldn't get this done as early as possible. And it's just 2 years in the past, I just couldn't do it. Yeah, it's just, and the Chinese contractor I hired delayed and cost me too much and delayed me too much. And that's just how since, down to this point, Thank you, Norman.
Thanks, Norm. Rob, do you have anything that you'd like to add?
I have no additional comments. I appreciate Quing Ming's presentation today and Norm's tireless efforts to assist in this project and OPTC's and city planning's and historic review committee's input on this project. So I look forward to seeing the presentation at the Historic Review Commission and their comments.
Terrific. Christian, did we miss anything?
No, I think we're all good.
Thank you so much for all of your time and for your care. And we wish you the best of luck, Mr. Wang, with your project. And with that, I'm going to end this evening's meeting. Thank you all very much. Have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you.
You
You all have a nice week.
too.
Good night.